Namaste Pisces. Welcome to my channel, Lashroomamagical. Welcome in, make yourself comfortable and enjoy the show. Thank you very much for being here. Welcome to your reading. Yeah, of course, welcome to your reading. This is your monthly overall energy check in Pisces, and it goes for placements of Sun, Rising, and Venus. And since we're talking here about the general and not a personal one, please take only what does resonate with you. Leave the rest behind, like I haven't said a word about it. If it's not your message, it is definitely for somebody else. And Pisces, if you were new, thank you very much for stopping by and checking out the reading, checking out the channel. I hope you are here to stay. And if you are coming back, thank you very, very much for your support, your appreciation, your time, your love, and all that you are giving in. It definitely comes back to you. So Pisces, this is actually good to find you whenever you come across the reading. Even though I'm reading for May, whenever you know, time is experienced differently by all of us, and it is fluid just as the energy is. So yeah, Pisces, 4 general messages for you, and we will see in which direction this goes. The messages that you need to hear, the messages that you need to pay attention to and be aware of. I will be clarifying here, as usually my people will know. And should this be your reading, which is great, of course, there is an extended version of this reading, and the link will be linked in the description box, so you get to go and watch that. In the extended, I'm going really deep into your story, checking some oracle messages for you as well, and I'm clarifying your clarifications to see, the depth of it and what it is really about. So yeah, I will recommend doing that in case this is your reading, and in case this is not your reading, it's totally fine, because maybe the previous one is. Maybe you should check your other placements, because your messages might be there, Pisces. Anyway, let's dive in. So let's dive in. So this is for you, Pisces. Okay, the energy at the bottom of the deck should represent your overall energy that is surrounding you and your environment, and that is the Five of Wands. This is some fire energy coming through Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, and you may be dealing with a fire sign or somebody who has very prominent fire in their chart. It doesn't have to be, though. It's less about the sign. Even though it pops out, I mean, there is a potential there that it is, but it's all about the energy, actually. So Five of Wands, you try to make something work, you try to make something work, you try to make something happen. This can to have some romance in it, maybe even with your past connection, with your past person, or it can even have to do with job or career, or something that you're really passionate about, since we're talking about fire energy. So yeah, obviously it was, in some cases, for some of you it was not meant to be, that's why it did not work out. For others of you, it was quite difficult to manage a lot. I feel like you were having a lot of, on your shoulders. A lot of it is going on, and it can be that with the Five of Wands energy, you just try to manage a lot, including that specific and person relationship, which again, it doesn't have to be in a romantic order. Yeah. So let's start talking about your messages for the month of May. You start off this reading with the King of Swords. This is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Some of you may be having some air in your charts. Can be possible. Anyway, with you being in the energy of the King of Swords, I see that you are a little bit guarded because of your past experiences. I can see that you are holding into yourself. You stand your ground. It's like you're wiser, you're more intelligent now because of the experiences you have been making, Pisces, until this time. And there may be some particular situation or particular person with whom you are in the energy of the King of Swords. I feel like you care about this person. You have actually a lot of emotions and feelings involved, but you are like standing your ground and not really showing much of emotions, showing much of those feelings. You're just, a little bit in a background, a little bit pulled back kind of an energy. Maybe that's why explanation why the Five of Wands. Maybe you wanted to work out with this specific person or at some specific situation, but it didn't work out. So maybe you were rejected and now you are finding yourself in the energy of the King of Swords, who is, wise, intelligent, knows its word, stand its grounds. Not really a shower, not really a giver at the first sign, even though a lot of is going inside. Interestingly enough, the next message for you, Pisces, is the moon, which is your major arcana. Number of 18, and 8 and 1 equals 9. So I can say you are about to close a cycle. I feel like you are, inches away from closing a cycle. For some of you, a cycle already has been closed. That's why there is a period put on something and it didn't work out. Like it could not really work out. I'm just going to have a look at some random message for you. I have the Two of Wands. Yes, again, fire energy coming through. This is your random message. And underneath that is the Seven of Wands. So yeah, I definitely see that you were kind of giving yourself in a protection mode, paying closer look to your self-worth and the way you experience and see yourself, Pisces. I feel like with the Two Wands, you had some decisions and you have decided to look forward, to look into, creating a brighter future or just a future for you to move on. And there is that past energy being present, but you're not looking at it anymore. Maybe this is a current situation for a lot of you after not really working out. Maybe, the roles can be reversed, the energy can be reversed. So just apply it to your situation as you should, as you feel. It can be that this person wanted to work out, still being present in your past, like, you should give it another chance, but you're like, you're like not interested because you maybe even know it will not work out. It will be like never-ending story, the same story again. Okay, maybe that's why also Seven of Wands being underneath the Two of Wands. Very protective of yourself, of your energy, which the King of Swords is actually also showing here. And with the moon, I can see that you're looking for clarity. I feel like something is coming your way that you will be finding out, which again, in the first sense, will have to do with you, yourself, Pisces. It may also include this person or significant situation happening that has happened in the past. So something is coming to light, something that will actually bring in the balance, Yeah, exactly. The next one is the Justice. This is Libra, Major Arcana, number of 2. And yeah, number of 2. Sometimes I mix the kind of numbers, if it's a 2 or 11. I'm sorry, excuse me about that. So yeah, Libra Major Arcana, which explains a lot, you know, the moon and the justice. I feel like you are getting balance that you need. I feel like you are observing a lot at this period of time. Again, that's why your opening message is the King of Swords. Fairness, karma, depth of your karma is paying off, and it's good. It looks good, Pisces. I feel like you came stage further. You know, I always say there can be a connection between the readings, and of course on the other side, there are readings that are just, you know, separate story for themselves. But as I remember your readings, Pisces, I feel like you came a stage further, and now you are getting the justice, you are getting the karma call from the universe that you deserve. 9 of Wands at the end of your spread. It can be that somebody is coming towards you, Pisces. Big potential that it is with the person with whom it did not work out, with whom, you know, it was quite not meant to be at this period of time. I feel like you moved on, Pisces, and that's why the 9 of Wands, you know, that fire energy, which is a little bit guarded, a little bit arrogant can be at times, a little bit, again, kind of the same energies that I'm picking up with the King of Swords as well. The energy of I'm standing my ground and I stand to my opinion. You know, she's holding into that wand, and there is a fire burning on it. So I feel like you may even be stubborn a little bit about something, but it may turn to be good for you. So yeah, let's clarify your messages, my lovely Pisces. If you have not already, please do like, share, and subscribe. I would love that. Join in the family and community that we are creating in here. I would love to have you in here. Yeah. Let's hear about that King of Swords first. And Pisces, if you wish for a personal reading, you can definitely reach out to me. All the information that you need to know is in the description box. So take a look, think about it. And yeah. Okay, we have King of Swords clarified with exhaustion. This is the energy that I was picking up at first, talking about the 5 of Wands for you, Pisces. I feel like you have a lot to manage. You have a lot on your head, on your shoulders. That's why I feel like with the King of Swords opening up your reading for the month of May, you're really trying to stand your ground and keep it cool. Like literally keep it cool, because that is all that the King of Swords is doing. He's keeping it cool. Even though you are exhausted, you know, this can go physically, mentally, emotionally. It's like something is draining you. At the bottom of the deck for your clarifications, we have intensity. This can be somebody coming your way very intensely. This can be a change happening for you very fast, very soon. Something is on its way to reach to you. You know, whether this is a person, whether this is another situation, another happening, whether this is a change. Funny and interestingly, I feel this intensity like some tower moment happening for you. Yeah, some of you have difficulties being a lot in your head. I just checked out your random message. We have schizophrenia, and it was kind of a picked with the message of comparison. So some of you may be struggling with comparing yourself to others, maybe comparing your now present situation with some of your relatives, some of your friends, some of people, you know, who are just in your environment. And it doesn't have to be bad. But you know, seeing the schizophrenia next to it, it's more in a negative sense that you should really pay attention where the energy flows. Yeah. Maybe at this period of time you are way too much overthinking and over analyzing, which you know is again mental energy with the King of Swords, and which again can be motherfucking exhausting. Anyway, let's move to the clarification for the moon message for you Pisces. We have sharing, which is also the message of being a part of something, being a part of the unity of collaborating, you know, teamwork, feeling like you are belonging. I feel like this will have to do with the balance of yours and the change that is coming your way. That is, I feel like the moon message here for you is really that change intensively coming. Yeah, look at this. Underneath that is, you know, getting the last piece of puzzle to actually and finally feel full of life energy is what I'm picking up. And this has a lot to do with your root chakra, with that groundness. But the moon energy here for you is what I'm picking up. It's going to be that change that is going to involve bringing in balance into your life, into your current situation, or some specific situation again, where you will feel like I finally found my home. I finally found myself. I finally found that missing piece. You know, underneath that we have trust. So you may be learning about trust, trusting in yourself again, Pisces. So it's coming to light with the moon. Yeah, justice here for you is clarified with existence. This has to do with karma, big time, especially in this combination. Balance, fairness, and I feel like big time realizations about your existence. And this may even have to do with the way of living of yours, Pisces. Nine of Wands here for you is clarified with blooming. I feel like, you know, it is a general, and I feel with the Nine of Wands, very general energy that it doesn't have to be that you are especially guarded towards somebody or, you know, somebody specific. I mean, it can. There is a potential, of course. It even can be the case for a lot of you. But I feel like it's more a general message and general energy that you are just a little bit closed off, maybe even pissed. And that is a part that you need to see to heal, which again has to do with this existing message, which again has to do with justice, with your karma, with you finding balance, which is coming to light. And you will be blooming, you will be flowering after you put down your guard, after you feel like, okay, now I can finally open up. Now I can finally leave because I feel like I found myself. I found my home inside of me. And I found my place where I can share my energy, where I belong. I mean, that place is Earth. Welcome to the Earth. But yeah, you know what I mean. So Pisces, this is what I have for you. Thank you very much for being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much for having me and, you know, appreciating my time and energy and what I'm doing here. It is appreciated from my side as well. I will move all of these energies into the extended, so I will see you there, guys. If this resonates, of course, I hope it does, and I hope it is helpful. And you know that it will serve your highest good with all of this information. So, namaste. Take care. Bye.